I don't think I have one fear, unless it's being in a car upside down in water. That's a fear I have.
I've had my heart broken before, so I fear that.
When I do feel fear, I recognise that it's a physical component.
My fears would be I would be caught up in an earthquake and not being able to reach or be near my family as they are so far away.
To bury my children, it's not right for a parent to bury their children.
Greed. Greed and everything that comes with it. The wars, the pestilence, the raping of natural resources, the subjugation of people, the modern forms of slavery. Greed is the evil.
Actually not many things, because everything I find is quite capable to deal with.
I fear myself most of all. I fear myself from not doing things that I was born to do. I see dreams, I've seen things that in my mind that I believe that I can do, and I fear that I would never be able to achieve them.
My biggest fear is not achieving enough in the short time I'm going to be on the planet.
I'm very scared that we've gone too far with what we're taking from the earth, that we're not going to be able to pull our heads back in enough to stop it, so that future generations are around to enjoy anything like we have at the moment.
Nuclear power is a pretty out of it thing.
My worst fear is probably unimaginable for me, but it would be something like a huge tragedy happening to people close to me.
I'm not afraid of anything, because for me everything is a challenge, and every challenge means that I learn something new, and every learning means that I am more capable of becoming better at what I do and how I deal with my business and how I deal with my family and how I deal with the people around me.
Fear is a lack of knowledge. It's like leaping blindfold from a plane and not knowing where you're going to land.
There's not enough love in this world. All I've heard about is fighting, wars, chaos. Even in my own family, in my own tribe, you know, I see all this fighting over land. Everything's turned to money and power and greed. I fear that the world is going to turn in on itself.
The way that the world's going, the way that the world could, we're just stuffing things up so completely in so many different ways. I'm fearful of that. I'm fearful that the nice life that I have won't always be here.
I guess my fear, if we're talking about a global perspective, is that we don't seem to learn from many of our mistakes. We still have wars and still think that killing people gets us the results that we want, and that's what really upsets and frustrates me, really. And it scares me to think that we'll just continue that way forever.